Tonight, 3 deputies arrested in Georgia following the release of these videos showing a black man in custody being beaten by 5 deputies.
It appears that there was probable cause to make an arrest on the actions of the personnel. Our investigation is still active, and our findings will be turned over to the district attorney's office.
Each of the 3 deputies are being charged with 2 felonies each, battery and violation of their oaths of office. The arrests come after the release of 2 security camera videos taken inside the Camden County Jail. The videos show the moment 5 deputies entered Jarrett Hobbs' cell on September 3rd. It's unclear what exactly happened before the encounter, but you can see them almost immediately start beating Hobbs, taking swings and throwing punches, before dragging him out of his cell half naked into the hallway, where they appear to kick him several times while he's on the floor. After the incident, Hobbs was charged with assault.
The video speaks for itself. The only person who's getting assaulted in that video is Mr. Hobbs, nobody else.
Hobbs' attorney Harry Daniels first sharing the security videos on social media. He initially released only the portion that showed the beating, 2 angles, both without audio. Days later, after Daniels says the officers received no punishment, he then released a 3rd video. Just 6 minutes long, it shows a new angle. This time, the footage includes audio.
It doesn't matter you wear a badge, shield, or star. Nobody's above the law. And these officers need to be held accountable. And not only these officers need to be held accountable, this jail administration need to be held accountable.
Daniels and critics now questioning why it took months for the sheriff to conduct an internal investigation.
Is it because of the video being public? Or is there, because if that's the reason, that's not a reason. Right. And if it's another reason, then he's probably got other problems with his accountability.
Why do you feel it's important for the public to actually see this footage?
When you go to jail, you maintain a presumption of innocence. Just because you get arrested don't mean you did it. Police get it wrong. Not saying they always get it wrong. You know, a lot of times they get it right. But even in a confinement space, humanity does not leave you. You should still be treated in a humane and not an inhumane manner.
Daniel says Hobbs was suffering a psychological episode when he entered the Camden County Jail and asked to be placed in protective confinement.
Mr. Hobbs was in suicide watch, dealing with a mental crisis. That is not how you treat a person who's having a mental episode.
Daniel says Hobbs told him after the beating, deputies denied him medical treatment and put him in solitary confinement. Hobbs had initially been arrested and charged with speeding, driving with a suspended or revoked license, and possession of a controlled substance. The Camden County Sheriff's Office releasing a statement saying that 3 of the officers had been arrested while the other 2 were facing, quote, disciplinary actions. In an earlier release, admitting the videos did raise questions.
Okay, Stephen Romo joins us now. So has the Camden County Sheriff's Office commented about the arrest of these deputies?
Yeah, we reached out to them to try to get a comment on this, and we did not hear back. But they did put out a press release earlier that said the officers in this situation were fired. We also reached out to those deputies themselves, and they also did not get back.
So you have 5 deputies, 3 of them arrested, 2 are facing disciplinary action. Any more charges for those other 2?
Yeah, a lot of people were asking that question because the 2 could be seen on this video. They are still investigating. The Georgia Bureau of Investigation is looking into this as well. So they say more charges, more arrests could come in this case.
Okay, Stephen Romo for us with that really tough video to watch.